Good morning everyone, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, home of tips, tricks, guides and tunes for Forza Horizon. Then we're looking at getting a Zenvo, Northen Tours, Edinburgh Station Circuit, Edinburgh City Sprint and Lakehurst Copse Circuit. Change difficulty, you want this up on highly skilled, traction on, stability off. It's an S2 event and it's street racing. So yeah, you get the Zenvo for this, the wonky wing car. So what you're going to drive for this? I've got the Lego cars and I've got the Koenigseggs, because all this is Scandinavian cars, so it's basically Danish and Swedish. So I'm going to go for a CCX, the Koenigsegg CCX. It's called Snow, that's the name of the tune. It's really good, good handling, works well, and this will definitely give you a good chance on here. And this sells very cheaply on the auction house as well. So Edinburgh Station Circuit Northen Tours start the event. And it's Northern. They've misspelt this one. There tends to be a thing with Forza where they tend to misspell things. It's called Northern, although it's definitely a second R in there. And into the wall. Okay, right, I'm in second anyway. This is my Koenigsegg. It's a nice car, it's pretty cheap, pretty fast. Got a bit of a strange paint job on it, but sometimes I get bored. And yeah, I'm up against the Lego cars, because the Lego cars count. Because you look around and go, since when has Porsche been Swedish or Danish? It's German. Well, the thing is, it hasn't. So this one is a bit of a dodgy one. Unfortunately, you can use them on here, or fortunately, depending on whether or not you choose to drive it. It's that Lego is actually Danish. Lego is from Denmark. So as such, anything Lego does count for this event. So basically, you're racing these overpowered Lego cars, which I've mentioned before, which are a bit of a nightmare because they are overpowered, they are stupid, and I do have a belief that they shouldn't be having these DLC cars in events, unless of course you're driving a DLC car. And this Koenigsegg is not a DLC car, because it does bring in elements of pay to win into this game. To get certain cars, to get certain speed benefits. The welcome pack's a classic example of it, which yes I do own, but the point is it's one of those where you get the welcome pack cars and they're already tuned up and have higher tuning capabilities than the standard versions, and the only way to get them is to buy them with physical money to buy the DLC. So it is a bit sort of cheaty. But I'm into first place on this anyway. I'm going to fly around road racing. Yeah, and it's all sort of S2s this week. Because last week in winter, our championships were pretty respectable, but our PR stunts were an absolute nightmare. This time, our PR stunts are actually pretty nice, pretty easy. And our championships are all up in the S2. You've got a couple of road racing S2 events. You've got a street scene event as well in S2. And the most interesting one is actually the trial. An S2 trial event. British cars on Unbeatable. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing that later. But I've got that one out of the way. First place, job's a good one. Let's skip through all of this and get back into the game and see where we're off to next. And I do get asked a lot about this. This is why I'm showing this as a full playthrough rather than a tighter edit. Because people are doing events and going, well, what do we do next? It doesn't automatically move you on. And you see the white ones on the map. These are the ones which are your next events within that championship. I don't need to fast travel for that, I just have a little drive over. Because this again is just down the road. And the idea is you do an event and it opens up the other ones which show in white and it's 3 in total. It's Edinburgh City Sprint here, so I'll make a start. But it opens up all these other events, and I find that filtering the map to show seasonal events makes it easier to find them. Then all you need to do is just get to them. Either fast travel if you've got it, or drive over, give the Mini a nudge. I'm taking no bullshit on this one. I'm really not. I'm not taking any bullshit on this. Nudged the Mini out of the way, got myself into first place. And this is a really good tune for this. Slam down brakes, round corners. And it's not bad. It's not bad at all, to be fair. Take out some posts. Drift tap, come on. Give me a drift tap, right? I don't class it as a crash. If it comes up drift tap. Yeah, I'm actually doing alright on this one. I was looking at this. I've been looking at this for weeks. Going, oh no, this is going to be a bloody nightmare of a season. This is going to be so bad. But to be fair, so far, I mean, it's a bit more difficult than you dodgy bastard in your Mini. And those Lego Minis, I'm not kidding. They are so stupid. I've raced against them on the Lego modes as well. They are so stupid. They're literally somehow all tuned up to hypercar status. It's a classic 1965 Mini Cooper, and it's faster than a lot of the hypercars. You're just going, what? I mean, seriously, I've tried tuning stuff up myself, and yeah, they can get quick, but some of the stuff you're racing against on me, I'm just going, what the hell have you got on that car? Bit wobbly. So yeah, those Minis are just, they are a proper nightmare. They really are. They are absolutely so insane. But I got myself back into first place anyway, yeah, and as I was saying, this is one of those where, yeah, you're really sort of keeping up with me here. It's one of those where I looked at this stuff like a few weeks ago and going, oh no, this is going to be a nightmare. This is going to cause me so many issues. This one's alright. You know, they're pushing me a bit, but I'm sort of holding it okay here. The street scene one, Overnight Adventures, which I have done, is, that's actually not as bad as I expected it. But hitting the buildings in Edinburgh, this is the thing, I don't really like sort of like the built-up area driving. I don't like the city driving because it's a pain. But let's go through the line anyway. So yeah, this one, so far it's not too bad. The street scene event is a bit of a pain, but again, it's doable. And I haven't had a chance to have a look at the luxury getaway one with the S1 Ferraris yet. But let's have a look. Map-wise, white ones, Lakehurst Copse circuit there. And is there another one around anywhere? There's got to be another one around somewhere. I'll find it in a minute, you know. Let's have a look. Lakehurst Copse. This must be the third one. You know what, I just lose track of stuff. Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be the third one. So there's those white ones. Oh, it's misty. Okay, good for photography. Got a few cars there. Going to keep going with a CCX because I do like it. And let's get loaded in. Lakehurst Copse Circuit Northen Tours with the R missing. Yeah, it's Northen Tours, not Northern Tours. But let's go, shall we? Down the middle there. Past the Lego. Past the Koenigsegg. And oh look. You've got the Lego Mini at the front, and I'm bouncing off the bloody barriers everywhere. Luckily, I've got 2 wins at this point. It only needs a second, but this is a pain. I'm literally struggling to take corners here. I really am. And that Mini's just bloody shot off. That is mad. And this is my big problem with the Lego Minis in this game. They always seem to be so stupidly overpowered. And hopefully this is something they do sort out when it comes to Horizon 5. Not like Mini in particular, but the whole concept of like racing against overpowered DLC cars. They probably won't, admittedly, give you a nudge. And that's done nothing. You nudge the driver tars in this game and they barely move. If anything, you go flying off in the opposite direction. And they give you a little tap and oh look, you're completely off the track. It's mad because they're that glued to the lines. It's like that, I can't remember what game it was, years ago, was it Carmageddon? you'd actually have a cheat for it, which would give you some glue tyres or something like that. So you literally would just stick to the road. You wouldn't topple over. You wouldn't do anything. You could just drive around. You'd have pretty much 100% perfect grip. There's no way of tipping your car or anything. And that's what they're like. They're like they're on with glue tyres. Okay, it rewinds. I hit the barrier, but what stopped me there? I don't know about that. What stopped me? Hitting the bow is one thing, but there's something which just completely stopped me moving. Though this does happen sometimes. I'm in first anyway. Second lap round. This is actually... yeah, it's one of those I'm just going... oh, I hate this. This is bad. At least it's not in winter. Street scene, road racing, S2s. I'd rather do some S1s, to be fair. I really would, because I think the S2s are just a bit stupid. But I'm on to my third lap, my final lap now. Oh, and hit the bounce. Oh, hitting walls, bouncing everywhere, not good. Tap back, bounce out. I'm playing Koenigsegg pinball here. I really am. It's Koenigsegg pinball. Totally missed that checkpoint. Oh, this is a nightmare. You know, by rights, I should probably just say, let's restart and have another go. But no, I'm going to leave this in. I'm going to try this. Because this is just like, oh, come on. This is crap. This really is. But I've got a little bit of distance anyway going between myself and the other lot. Although, admittedly, one mistake and it'd be past me in no time. But this is alright. I'm doing it first place. It's not a good show of technical driving. Nowhere near. But it is going round. It is doing okay. And just, yeah, let's get this out of the way and get ourselves the TSR, the Zenvo? With its wonky wing. Take out some fence there. Trying to be a bit more careful given that I have actually got a bit of a gap. And I can see the finish line. Excellent. As long as I don't fly up to that and bounce off barriers, I'll be okay. That's done. Thank for that, you know. Finished that. Mini Cooper behind me. And everyone else following in. Yeah, Lego bloody cars. Who the hell thinks an Iron Knight is suitable? Anyway, right. Northen Tours completed. Bing, bing, bing. Different levels of completion. And we get the Zenvo, the TSR S. The car which is very easy to get on the auction house because there was an easy way to get it into the game a few seasons ago. But that is that. That's all sorted. If you like the stuff, drop a like, leave me a comment. How do you get on? What do you think about it? I've got some Forza stuff up on the screen now, so go check that out if you're interested. So until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy and happy driving.